I feel like every morning I wake up to play some PokeMMO randoms. It's earlier and earlier every morning. How are we doing today, guys? What's up? Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome to some PokeMMO randoms early in the morning with me, where I'm usually nice and drowsy, as you can tell by the voice. Now, my game is bugging out a little bit here. Should recover in a quick sec. Don't you worry. There it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team we've got going for us, analyze things, figure out what we can do today. And I think the number one thing I want to focus on today is not winning and losing. Just making sure I make the best plays possible and just playing to the best of my ability and just having fun. And just maybe making some fun plays here and there. So we've got Leftovers, Granbull lead. Leftovers, Lovely Kiss, Body Slam, Intimidate, CC Crunch. I'm going to go ahead and take this time to review the rest of my team. This is probably a good... Is Lovely Kiss asleep? This is probably a good lead to just go ahead and throw up the Lovely Kiss. I do have an Intimidate on this. This thing could go for like a Vault Switch or something. We've got Choice Specs Bastiodon. The absolute demon. I think I've actually had this before and done just absolute mad work. Such an insanely terrible but hilarious Pokemon to see. Life Orb Ludicolo can just fucking sweep. This will be a tool to make sure that we have to play around that well, if possible. We really want to play around that as well as possible. Choice Band Ninjas. I really like the Choice Band. That's pretty cool. U-turn as well. This team's looking pretty good. I do feel like, oh, Calm Mind Murkrow. Wow. Yeah, I really like this team. And this has Rain Dance as well to set up for Ludicolo. I really like this team. I really do. Let's just go ahead. Is this Hidden Power Fighting? Nope. Okay, 17%, pretty much 0 damage. Love to see it. This is a pretty great team. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see how things go. We do get the Lovely Kiss off. Do I want to go ahead and make a switch off of this? Or do I just want to go for a safe Body Slam? Body Slam spam. What's my base attack stat on this? Body Slam should be doing really pretty good damage. I would guess that I'm going to be able to... I don't know if I'll be able to 2-shot it. Maybe 3-shot? But there's a good chance he switches to something else, which is what I was possibly thinking of. And then the Body Slam might get a para. If I get a para here, wow. That is an extremely big deal, as you might be able to tell. Because now I am faster than the Primeape. So now I can just go ahead and click Body Slam again, take out that Primeape for free. And that's what I was kind of thinking about, / planning about. Now, it's still lucky. It's a 30% chance to paralyze. Which is pretty high, you know, 1 out of 3. It's still pretty lucky though. Like understanding that I'm going for that when he has the Raichu asleep. Torkoal comes in. Now, I think once again, so this thing's gonna have a really high base defense stat. What is Torkoal's? I think it's like 140 or something. Base defense. I think I'm just going to go for a Body Slam, literally once again, and then into maybe a close combat or something here and there. I don't think this thing's going to have any sustain, so he's probably going to do something like set up Stealth Rocks, and maybe have something like Shell Smash or something. Now, Stealth Rocks here against Ninjast really do suck, especially when I'm U-turn Ninjast. This thing's lost a lot of its value. I'm just going to Body Slam here again. Get a para. Pretty lucky. EQ comes out. Okay, my Granbull is just getting... I mean, he set up Stealth Rocks, which is good, but... I really do feel like he's letting my Granbull get too much value. So I could CC here and take care of it for sure. But I think I actually... Man, this is actually tough. Part of me really wants to just Body Slam here and bank on the para and just take a little bit more damage. I feel like I should probably CC here and switch out and back end though. But it's really tough. I'm going to CC. Oh, CC doesn't kill? Wow. Okay. Bad play by me then. I definitely should have gone for the... Wow, and that kills. Oh, that's super unfortunate. I really wish I would have gone for the... terrible play by me. I'm really surprised the CC didn't kill, I guess. But at the same time... Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Okay, so what plays do I want to make here is the question. I'm definitely going to keep Ninjas in the back. I don't want to bring that in yet. I can bring in Golduck here and go ahead and... I could probably bring in Golduck and Rain Dance. It's probably safe. He probably can't kill me with anything. That might be the play. I'm trying to think if there's a better play. If there's a better play in front of me. What's the speed stat on this thing? 100. Maybe it's time to bring in Bastiodon. What would I use with Bastiodon? But he has this, like, Raichu. I don't know what Pokemon he has, though. Is the scary thing. Does this thing have Swift Swim as well? No, it has Damp. Do I really want to take that much damage? Do I really want to take that much damage on Golduck? Am I okay with that is the question. I feel like I'm gonna, I just don't want to throw here. I just don't want to throw here. I'm gonna make the Golduck play. I just don't want to throw here is all I'm worried about. Don't want to get too, I am very ahead obviously, but I don't want to get too greedy. So I'm gonna set up a Rain Dance as he switches out. So it's really good for me obviously. Does this thing have Life Orb? Okay. Now Hydro Pump in the rain here should kill. He is faster, so if he wakes up, it's really bad for me. But if he should be asleep for, yeah, I was gonna say he should be asleep. I don't think he's been asleep for a single turn yet, so we do get the Hydro Pump off in rain. Life Orb Golduck, it does one shot, perfect against Raichu. Exactly. I guess he's keeping Torkoal to be able to switch the weather again, so now we can just bring in Torkoal here and change the weather. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go for another Rain Dance, I believe. Like, do I want to just finish him off? I think I'm just gonna go for the Rain Dance setup. Excuse me, so sorry about that. Go ahead and just go for the Rain setup. He's gonna switch out again, so he's just playing this same game, I guess. He is slightly faster here. Psychic probably kills. I'm trying to think what else he might use. If he has T-Bolt. Part of me really wants to go like Murkrow here, expecting a Psychic. But then I can figure out if this thing's possibly Choice Specs or not. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, let's stay in. So this is why we stay in. Energy Ball doesn't quite kill. Hydro Pump doesn't quite kill the Jinx, but that's okay. Super worth it. Really happy with this play. Super happy with that. That's awesome. I'm super happy with that. Yeah, that's just it's a great play there. So it's still a 5v4. So I feel like I had such an advantage, but I feel like I'm kind of throwing it away a little bit. I guess they're really low HP. What is he? So he just used Energy Ball. I wonder if he's locked into it. Is there any other play I could make? Is Murkrow faster than this thing? I could probably just go Murkrow here. And keep Golduck. Does Golduck just die to rocks? I don't think so. Is it even worth keeping Golduck around? I feel like I could just go... Should I just bring Murkrow in healthy? It's a really tough decision here. I feel like I make too many throw plays like this. I'm going to make the Murkrow play. If it dies from some dumb shit, it could lose me the game. But it should just like Energy Ball or something here. Yep. Energy Ball or Psychic. So now I could go ahead and finish this thing off. Or I could Roost potentially. Or honestly even get up a Calm Mind or something. Don't want to try to set up against this thing. I'm trying to get this thing has anything to get rid of me. I'm going to go ahead and Roost first. To see if he switches out. It's possible he has like Thunderbolt or something. And Roost will get rid of my flying typing. So it actually won't do that much damage. Ice Beam. Okay. Similar situation. Okay, so now that I know he has Ice Beam, I'm going to go ahead and Dark Pulse to finish him off. There we go. So we have that ability to just like test there. Since Roost gets rid of that flying typing. If Roost didn't get rid of that flying typing, that was obviously a much scarier situation to be in. So I'm pretty happy with that. So Viper comes in. What does this thing have? I don't think this thing's going to have really anything to super deal with me. What does Feather Dance do again? Harshly lowers attack stat. That'll be super relevant against this thing most likely. I'm going to go for a Roost at the start. This thing might start going for coils, I assume. Sludge Wave. Wow, did this crit? That did a lot of damage. Wow, I'm really surprised by that damage dealt. Holy. That's brutal. Wow. The question is, how do I play around this? I think I could just Roost. I could Roost while it gets chipped down and then eventually make a switch into Bastiodon. I'm gonna keep roosting against it. Just for a couple turn, like one turn. I need to make sure that I live when coming back in against Stealth Rocks though, which I might not be able to do here anymore, which is tough. I think I barely do. That's brutal. This is really close. I think I live this on Stealth Rocks. I think it does 25%. I don't know if this will round down or up, or I might just be dead to Stealth Rocks here. Maybe I just stay in now. That's tough. Okay, I think I just have to stay in now, honestly. If I'm being totally honest, yeah. I think I just stay in now and let this thing get beaten down by its Life Orb. Which isn't a terrible play. I would have liked to have been able to go over to Bastiodon, but a little too greedy by me. Okay, so it looks like I should be able to Roost here again. I wonder if it has Sucker Punch or anything, but it shouldn't go for it here, obviously. It'd be a really big bonus for me if it went for Sucker Punch. So I should be just out of the range here. Oh, no, he either high rolled. Wow, he got me. Either high rolled or crit. We hadn't seen a high roll that high yet. We saw 63, 60, 60, and then a 64.7. So, yeah, high roll in the end. I mean, that's only fair if he was low rolling that hard before. So, how do we want to play this now is the question. Am I faster? The play might be... Is this the time where I bring in Ninjask? I don't think so, right? There's no way. I think what I do is I... what am I going to be using with Bastiodon? This thing's probably Choice Specs or something. I need to make a turn. I don't want to lose this game to time. I'm just going to bring in Bastiodon. I do not want to lose this game to time. That would be terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm just going to go for T-Bolts, I think. Or Flash Cannon. Is this Stab? I think Flash Cannon Stab, so I'm just going to click Flash Cannon. Data Drain does really little damage. Yeah, Flash Cannon being Stab is a big deal. And plus it's 100% accuracy. Just going to click Flash Cannon here. Let's check the damage. 42%. That's enough. We'll take it, boys. That's enough damage. Let's go Choice Specs Bastiodon. Absolute demon. This is a terrible set. So this should kill the Viper if it goes for Giga Drain again. It definitely won't be able to sustain. It'll kill, obviously, Torkoal if he brings it in. 23%, sure. Burn doesn't matter because I'm special because I'm Choice Specs. So there goes the Viper. I have 14 seconds. I gotta move fast. I'm a really slow player at times. Pretty much all the time. I like to really double check things, triple check things. Torkoal comes in. Especially in randoms, there's just so many possibilities. Like in randoms, there's just so many things that can happen. So I really think that taking your time in randoms is even more important than in structured. In a sort of constructed format like OU, UU, or NU, I understand a lot more, like playing really fast and kind of going through the same cycles you've gone through before, especially if you're used to like a certain meta or something. I'm gonna stay in here and just go for Flash Cannon again. If you're used to a certain meta, yeah, I lived that, which is incredible. 43%, beautiful. This thing's 196 speed. That is pretty fucking fast, honestly. I think what I do is I bring in Ninjask after this and then go for a Leech Life / U-turn. I think I just have to Leech Life because, yeah, U-turn's gonna get me nothing because I'm just gonna die coming back in on Rock. So this is where I finally do bring in Ninjask and then I go for the the Leech Life. There we go. Take all of our HP. I'll go for Leech Life. It's going to do the most damage. It'll heal us up a little bit. It might not kill. Oh, it actually does kill. Okay, thankfully. I was like, I think of Ninjask as being so weak. But yeah, I mean, it should kill there. To be fair, Leafeon has a really high base defense, which makes sense. That so if I didn't kill there, it wouldn't be totally unexpected. Honestly, I wouldn't be super worried about that. So there we go. Game 1, pretty easy. I feel like I could have lost that. I feel like I got a little too confident. I feel like too early in the game, and I feel like there were positions where I could have lost that at. So I gotta just maintain my composure. Don't get too overly cocky or too overly confident in your win. Just because you get 1 or 2 Pokemon ahead, like an early game, I got 1 or 2 Pokemon ahead really, really easily, and then from there. I played a lot more casually, and you still gotta buckle down, take things seriously, even when you're super ahead. Pokemon is definitely a game where you can win with just 1 Pokemon left, obviously, right? Like, if you have the right Pokemon in the back, you can reverse sweep, you can counter sweep, like, you can play it like that pretty easily. Belly Drum Linoon is a huge issue, or a huge threat in randoms because of that, things like that. Or if someone, I haven't seen a Volcarona in randoms, I don't even know if that exists. Something like that would be pretty crazy if they give it access to Quiver Dance. I don't think I've ever seen a Volcarona in randoms. Alright, we do have the Focus Sash, Nasty Plot, Alakazam lead. This is really strong. I've had a lot of really good success with Alakazam in randoms. Yeah, I'm really happy with this lead. So what I'm going to do here is just straight up Nasty Plot. I'm not even going to switch out or anything. Yeah, I'm just going to Nasty Plot here. I'm just going to stay in, go for a Nasty Plot. He's not going to be able to one-shot me, obviously, because of... he could have Extreme Speed. He's going to Extreme Speed immediately here. Wow. So, wow, that's crazy for me. So now he can't even... He 3-shots me, which is a really big deal. If he 2-shot me with Extreme Speed, obviously that would be wildly different. But now I can just go ahead and get up a free Psychic. I don't kill. That's really sad. That's really sad. So, he Flare Blitzes now? Wow, if only he flare blitzed before. If he flare blitzed on turn 1, I don't think this is, yeah, not quite. Damn. If he flare blitzed on turn 1, that would have been a much better play for him. But I respect it. I mean, I get where he was trying to come from. I think he was trying to save the HP, but now I think I can just go ahead and bring in Electivire and go for that the Volt Switch play. Trying to think if there's anything else. You would never bring in Slaking. I'll look at my team though. Choice Band, Choice Band, Choice Band, Choice Band, Choice Spect. My team is, oh my god, double Choice Spect, double Choice Band. Are you kidding me? Life Orb. This is a crazy team. Yeah. I'm gonna go Electivire here and go for the Volt Switch play. So if I finish off his Arcanine and I Volt Switch in, god, the extreme speeds are really annoying. So honestly, he got a lot of damage off with this Arcanine. I feel like he played this Arcanine pretty terribly. He kind of just clicked attack, smashed face, very Smork style. Now what do I want to bring into this? I'm probably gonna go Slaking. Slaking's a super safe play here, obviously, because it's a really bulky Pokemon. It can only attack once. The Truon thing and everything. So if he brings in a Pokemon with Protect, now that's when I want to go for the switch. That's what's going to be the most important thing here. Let's see if he has a Pokemon to answer Slaking. Rapidash. I do not think this thing, there's no way this thing is Protect. It is faster than me. Yeah, this thing should just be dead to me. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he's thinking. I feel like it's only been 2 turns, or like not 2 turns, but yeah, it's only been a couple turns, but I feel like by the way my opponent is playing, this might be an easy game, guys. I'm going to be honest. I feel like my opponent is still getting the ropes of things. I feel like there's a lot of questionable plays going on. And you know, what can you do about that, you know? I'm banded into EQ. I think I just always have to make a switch here, right? The question is into what, and I'm a little worried about him setting up something. If he sets up Sunny Day, so what I could do is that, does this thing Chlorophyll? I don't think so, right? So if he sets up Sunny Day and he has Hidden Power Fire or Weather Ball, he'll be faster and kill my Roserade. But if I bring my, this is tough. Maybe Wigglytuff is the play. Honestly, Wigglytuff's looking pretty good here. Choice Specs Wigglytuff can do fucking damage. I've seen that thing be a demon. What's this thing speed? 128? I'm faster. I'm going to go Wigglytuff. I think that's the play. It's a pretty safe switch. And I should be able to come in and throw up some, yeah, Sludge Bomb, sure. Yep. Really happy I went this play. I've seen this thing do crazy damage. Now the question is, what do I want to lock myself into, man? It's really tempting to just click Hyper Voice here. The reason being, if I don't one-shot the Vileplume with one of these attacks, I should just Hyper Voice, right? Because, what's this thing's base special attack? Okay, if I'm not one-shotting this Vileplume, what's the Vileplume's base special defense? I actually might as well just be locking myself into Hyper Voice. I might just Hyper Voice. I don't think any of these one-shot. I'm going to Hyper Voice here. As long as Hyper Voice does over 50%, as long as it's still in that 2-shot range, Aromatherapy, that does nothing. I feel bad for my opponent. I feel like they don't know what that move does. Poor guy. Okay. Gotta learn from somewhere, I guess. I respect it. More power to him. Hopefully he had fun. Hopefully he continues to play randoms and just learn and enjoy. And yeah, so we can still make smart plays though. So the reason we Hyper Voice there is because if it's at least over 50% damage, it's strictly better than going for like Flamethrower, Ice Field, locking yourself into a typing move with the Choice Specs, whereas you could just spam the Stab Hyper Voice, which is a lot more difficult to resist. I think I'm just safe to stay in here. He might be able to kill me here, but if he does, it's totally okay. I'm at 63% HP. Let's see. We barely live it, and this Hyper Voice should kill. This Hyper Voice should kill with his defense lowered. Oh, he's fucking Focus Sash. Beautiful game though. I mean, it's a pretty favored game for me, I'd say, but even so, pretty cool to see. Now the question is, do I want to make the switch over to like Roserade or something? What's this thing's defense? It's so frail, but maybe it would just die. Rhydon's going to be slower. I essentially want to switch to something that's... Do I really want to sacrifice my Wigglytuff? I think I do. Wigglytuff's just slow, so I'll just sack it. He goes for a Swords Dance here. Honestly, that actually might be a good play. The reason that Swords Dance is a good play... I mean, actually, no, it's not really ever a good play. The reason it might be a good play, my thought process was that, like, if I make a switch there to go to something faster to be able to and tank it and like answer it, like setting up would be nice on that turn, but at the same time, if I'm switching to something, it's gonna be faster. So yeah, I don't know. It's just tough for him. I'm gonna hyper voice here. If he goes for Draco Meteors, why would you Draco Meteor there? I feel like this player is probably one of the newest PvP players I've ever seen, which, I mean, if you think about it, that's a good thing. Like, this game needs new PvP players all the time. It's really important. I think I'm going to go ahead and go Slaking here. I don't think I have any way to hit this thing for super effective, correct? I think only way hits it is Dragon. Kingdra has one of, like, the best typings. I think Kingdra is such an incredible Pokemon. It has such an incredible typing. Return did a lot of damage there. I'm going to stay in, actually, on Slaking here and just spam return. I think that's my best play, even though I'm obviously going to... So I'm going to not attack this turn from Truant. So I'm going to skip a turn here. Let's see what my opponent does. This next Draco Meteor or whatever he throws at is going to be doing no damage. I wonder if he'll switch out or anything. Let's go ahead and actually... Let's look at... The thing we can do to give our opponent one of the benefits of the doubt is looking at the team matchup and really figuring out, like, how the matchup would have gone, even if he was like a really good player, like how the matchup would have gone or whatever. And it's kind of, I think it's in my favor. I think I'm decently favored here. The Kingdra is definitely tough for me to deal with, but Rapidash and Arcanine just have a really tough time answering my Slaking / Electivire and Wigglytuff. Like, those three guys, like, don't really take super, like, they take damage from it, but they can return more damage. I think it's kind of a win-win there. Now I probably do want to switch my Slaking out here. Armaldo is the last Pokemon. How do I want to play against this thing? I assume he's probably going for some sort of maybe EQ. What are the odds he sets up Stealth Rocks? If he sets up Stealth Rocks, it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna go Rhydon and just go for an EQ. He's Choice Banded, not Eviolite, which is weird. So this, this shouldn't kill me. I should be able to go for Rock Blast. Okay, that does no damage. Perfect. Perfect. So I should be able to go for something here. I'm actually slower, which is funny, but I can Rock Blast him back for super effective damage. He might be able to EQ me here for some decent damage, or... I'm not too worried about anything he's throwing out here. It's pretty much the TLDR. What are the base stats of Armaldo? Do I have this thing in my Pokedex? Yeah, his EQ comes out. Exactly what I thought. How many times did I hit him with Rock Blast? 1, 2. Only 2, so... I'm actually going to lose my Rhydon here, I believe, which is totally fine. He could low roll and I could not die. 43.2, there we go. So he takes it out, that's fine. Now I just bring in pretty much any Pokemon that's faster. I'll honestly just bring an Electivire here. Or I could bring in Slaking, I guess, first. Let's bring in Slaking first. I mean, it should be GG's here, but it's possible I'm misplaying into the moon. Let's see. 43.7%. There we go. GG's to my opponent. Hope he continues to play randoms. I had a lot of fun. Hope he enjoyed it, at least to some extent. Hope he felt the thrill of the battle. I hope it was fun. It's pretty enjoyable. Just chilling. Today's a very chill morning. These games have been mostly easy. I want to say, obviously, that second game was pretty easy. I think there was still a lot of important and interesting intricacies in that second game, even though it was a pretty easy game. Game 1 was a lot... It's tough. I think both these games have been pretty easy. I mean, game 1 was still... I think game 1 was interesting and tight enough at all points. Both games could have been lost at any point. I mean, that's Pokemon, right? But I do think game 1, I got such a lead so early on. Let's jump into game 3. My opponent's looking strong with the cosplay, with the vanities. We've got 3 Life Orb Pokemon. Focus Sash Dog Trio can actually be kind of a demon. Draco Meteor, White Herb, Flygon, and then the Hail Walrein. Walrein never really does as much as I want it to in randoms, unfortunately. I really like Walrein as a Pokemon. I really wish Walrein was good. I really love this thing, but it has really interesting stat distribution. I think I think the typing is what really holds it back. It's a really interesting typing as well. It's Lapras's typing of Ice Water. Yeah, I don't know. I really wish it was. So this thing's obviously going to go for a Spore. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Fake Out start. I'm pretty sure these Smeargles always pack Spore. Like, literally always. I am faster, which is a really big deal. So I can actually go for Fake Out into U-turn and then go into something like Sceptile or something. So I can't get Spored. Which will actually be probably the best play that I could possibly make here. What is Sceptile's speed? 224. I have a really fast team. I wonder if Return just kills, though, is what I'm, like, concerned. I don't want to misplay and, like, not just Return if it kills. I think this play is so guaranteed, though. Yeah, plus if he switches. Wow, U-turn's going to do really good damage here as well. Okay, only 18%. Not that good of damage, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So, what's the play here? What do I switch into Bronzong? Bronzong can be a tough Pokemon, man. This thing either has Levitate or Heat Proof, and I just don't know which. And that's a really, like, that's like, it has two super viable abilities that are both really, really scary and difficult to deal with. Like, that is so tough, right? It's such a tough Pokemon to answer. I have so many EQs, but it's probably Levitate. Like, man, I have so many EQs, though. That's actually crazy. Oh, man. What do I... This is really rough for me, actually. I don't know how to... Man. How do I deal with this thing? I could just go Sceptile and go for, like, SDs. It's not really going to have a way to, like, kill me, I feel like. Gyro Ball will probably do a ton of damage to me because I'm so... I really want to keep my Sceptile healthy if possible. Honestly, going Walrein might be one of my best bets here. A slow versus slow matchup. Yeah, let's go Walrein. This could be... I could regret this, but... I feel like I'm also... So what I'm going to do first is set up Hail for my Ice Body recovery. And to also chip the Bronzong. But this is going to be tough, man. Dealing with this Bronzong is going to be super, super awkward. He's Calm Mind Bronzong. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I can either spam Blizzard here. Do I have Blizzard on this thing? Yeah, I do, but I'm going to EQ. I'm going to see if it has Levitate or Heat Proof. I need to know. It's Levitate. Okay. Which is worst case scenario for me, because all of my Pokemon have all of these Earthquakes and everything, but no way to hit them. If I lose solely to this Bronzong, I'd be blown away. I'd be really, really, really shocked. I don't think Surf's going to be doing that much damage to him, but we got to test it first. 22%. It might be better for me to just spam Blizzards and hope for a freeze, which is crazy, but that might be one of my best plays here. 10% chance to freeze. I guess, does he have any sustain? He's probably Rest. He's probably Rest. He's probably Calm Mind. I'm going to go for Blizzard here. Fishing for that 10% freeze. If the damage isn't terrible. If it's like 15% compared to 22% of Surf. Let's see what we've got going on. Now, what's the speed on this thing? Now, one of my best bets might be to bring in Armaldo and go for the Swords Dance into like Aqua Jet plays, I guess. That's so terrible, though. There's really not a good play here. I'm going to have to hit him with physical moves. So I'm just fishing for a freeze right now until he sleeps. I'm trying to force him to rest and then switch out is my goal here. If it's not clear. I wonder if I should just go for the Surfs. I'm just going to go for the Surfs. 14%. Man, I should be going for the Blizzards. He has Substitute? Oh no, does he have a Berry to proc here or something? What is happening? How does he have Sub? Oh, that sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna set up Hail again. This is a terrible situation for me to be in. So thankfully my leftovers plus Hail will heal me out of this 2-shot range. Oh. And Hail hits him through Sub, which is a big deal. So, if he doesn't have a way to recover, which if he has Sub, I don't think he has Rest. So, he might actually not have a way to recover, which is a really big deal here. I'm going to Surf to try to pressure the Substitute, but it's probably not going to work super well. I don't know what his hidden power is. So, that's not going to be able to kill me. Okay, this is actually okay. The hail is, at least the hail is stopping him from, the leftovers is regenning, but it's stopping him from just gaining HP. He's not going to be able to sub again. If I can break his sub here, it'd be a really big deal. But I don't know if I can. I don't think this breaks his sub. I think I need to hit it 3 times or something. Oh, no, that's so good. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, let's go. That's actually really, really good. Wow, this could have been so much worse. Now, what is my Pokemon with just the highest damaging attack and like move I can bring in here to hit him with? That's going to be super, super important. I can bring this thing in and go for a fake out into a bite. That might be my best play. I think I actually dealt with this thing reasonably well. Or bite's not super effective because this steel psychic typing is so terribly annoying. Man, dude. I could bring in Dugtrio and go for Sucker Punch. But then I lose my my Focus Sash. This thing having Levitate is just brutal. Like, I have so many EQers. So many EQers. I'm gonna bring in Persian here. This is brutal, dude. Are you kidding? Will he just heal with... No. He'll always take damage if I fake out because hail. So he'll always take that 12%. Yeah. Okay. I'm really happy I went for the fake out there. I'm cool with this play. Now it obviously looks like I gave a lot to answer this Bronzong, but this was just the best way I possibly could have answered him. So I think this was a good play. Now U-turn or bite. I think I bite. There's a flinch chance, I guess, as well if I don't kill. Thankfully, I get rid of that Bronzong. This game is winnable. Now, obviously, like I was saying, it looks like I really gave a lot, but what did I only revealed? I really didn't do a lot. I thought about all my options. I revealed my Persian. I revealed my Walrein. This wasn't that bad at all. Now, this thing is obviously going to go for a fake out. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a switch over to, like, Armaldo or something. Although I'm a little scared. What else should I be worried about? I think Armaldo is the play here. I'm trying to think of what else. I think Armaldo is the play here. This thing's really fast. I think Armaldo is the play here. I'm cool with this play. Yep, that's fine. Wonder if this thing's Life Orb. Yep, we see that it is Life Orb. That's really good for me. My die is Rock Bug, right? Okay, so I'm probably going to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge, I guess. I could go for an SD here if I'm crazy. I might go for an SD. He probably switches. I'm going to go for an SD here. It's a little greedy, but I probably should be able to tank another attack from a Pokemon. I'm Life Orb, so if I'm going to be getting an attack in, I want to be doing crazy damage. And if I SD here, I'm pretty sure I can EQ into this and not risk the Stone Edge miss and kill. Let's see what my opponent goes for here. Maybe I should still Stone Edge. It's just so much more damage, like on stab. It's 150 base versus the 100 of EQ. It's a pretty big deal. He just stays in and goes for a Hone Claw. Okay, sure, I'm cool with this. So I'm going to go for a Stone Edge here. I can risk the... we're both setting up a little bit. I can go for the Stone Edge here. I guess I could have gone... Actually, what I could have done is I probably could have gone EQ Aqua Jet. If I hit the Stone Edge, though, it shouldn't matter. Nice. 80%. Beautiful. Nice job, Armaldo. That was a great way to use Armaldo. I feel like he can be a really tricky Pokemon to get value out of in randoms, especially if he doesn't have Stealth Rocks. If he has Stealth Rocks, it's a lot easier, but him not having Stealth Rocks here is really, really, really terrible for me. So this thing's going to have a Water Absorb or something most likely, so I think I just go for the EQ, and there's a possibility I don't die to one of his attacks. There's a possibility. Armaldo's pretty tanky. What does he click here? Like Drain Punch or something? Or some sort of... What does he click here? I'm going to EQ here. Okay, he does kill me. There's a possibility I live there. He risked a Stone Edge miss, though. So, honestly, like, I'm super happy with that. Now, what I want to bring into this thing... Toxicroak is, what? Water Poison or something? It has a really weird typing. I don't play with this Pokemon enough. I think it actually might be Fighting Poison or something. Yeah, Fighting Poison. It looks like it's... It looks like a... It reminds me of Quagsire. I always think it's going to be, like, Water Ground. This thing is a weird Pokemon to, to take care of, honestly. What's this thing's base meme? Toxicroak. Oh, not that. Toxicroak base stats. Really low defense. I might just, so I saw what? Stone Edge. I could bring in Flygon and go for EQ, or I could bring in Dugtrio and go for EQ. What's the difference here on the attack stat? Oh, they're both 100. Yeah, okay, wow. I might as well just keep my my Dugtrio healthy then. I guess I could arguably... Sceptile is going to get obliterated by some sort of poison attack, though. I'm going to go Flygon here. I think Flygon's a good play. He could have Ice Punch or something, but if he has that, like... Dude, literally fair enough at that point. I need to scout it still. Like, he could have an Elemental Punch. I saw Fire Punch and Ambipomp. If he happens to also have Ice Punch on this, like, fair enough, dude. Like, you know, what can you do? Can only do so much. I think I was faster, correct? Yeah, I was like, whew, huge point of me bringing this as I'm faster. I do 90%, really good damage. Please just don't one-shot me in return. He goes for an SD when he's slower. Wow. I wonder if he's planning to go for a Sucker Punch play here, but even that is like, wow. That's crazy. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for a U-turn here. Wow. Oh, wow, that's a really good U-turn for me. This will hit for super effective. Wow. And now I can bring in Persian for free and go for really good, really happy with these plays. Wow. Now I can bring Persian for free, I think is the play. Yep. And go ahead and go for a fake out into another U-turn. That was really, really easy plays for me. I'm surprised he chose to keep this Toxicroak alive. I feel like he made a misplay by going for that SD, and then I think he just tried to salvage. I think you just have to let it go. I think you have to let it go at that point. What are the odds like return kills? I feel like return should just kill this, but I really want a U-turn. Man. I'm way faster. I'm scared of Data Drain memes. 47% fake out gets boosted, first return, technician memes. It's always so hard. I'm really bad at understanding damage calcs with technician. I actually don't think return kills. I'm gonna go for the U-turn. Maybe it would have. I think it would have with Life Orb. Yeah, I think return would have killed. It's so hard. I'm so bad at. I'm just so bad at. I'm gonna go Sceptile here. So Sceptile is really good here if he goes for a grass type move. If he goes for a Sludge Bomb, it's really, really bad. But he should be going for like a Giga Drain here. Leech Seed, that's perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play. Now I can probably just SD against this. I'm a little scared of like Sludge Bomb, but I think I live. It's not Stab. This thing is only grass type, not grass poison, which is a really big deal. Espeon comes in, exactly, perfect. I get my SD up. Espeon's really weak to physical moves, if I recall correctly. It has a nice special defense, but not a nice. So we can find it really quick. Let's search by P-E-O. There we go. Yeah, 60 base defense, but a nice 95 special defense. Now, I'm running a little low on time, so I do want to go a little quicker. I'm going to go ahead and Leaf Blade this thing. It should just one-shot. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Swords Dance, Life Orb, you know, boosted Sceptile, Stab, Leaf Blade. It looks like I probably sweep through the rest of his team with this. I could arguably set up one more SD. He just forfeits. There we go. GG's. This was a clean 3-0 sweep today on randoms. I haven't had that in too long, guys. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. A really chill morning. You love to see it. Super happy, super excited to see that. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. I'm one of the few daily PokeMMO content creators. I think this game is incredible, and I think a good way to keep players active and maintain a player base is by having active content creators. This game deserves that and much more. So I appreciate it. Make sure to check out the Discord link down below if you want to join a really cool community. If you're looking for a team, if you're looking for friends, if you're looking for people who also play this game, if you're looking to just learn about the game, my Discord's a great place to be. And then finally, if you do want to go above and beyond and support the channel, a great way to do so is becoming a YouTube member for $5 a month, dropping a Twitch Prime or a Twitch sub over on my Twitch, or hitting up my PayPal or Venmo, links down below. PayPal and Venmo are the best ways to support just because they take less of your guys' money, less of a cut. So any support is appreciated, and only really do that if you feel as though I've earned it. If you feel as though I have entertained you enough throughout your PokeMMO journey or helped you enough throughout your PokeMMO journey, then it would be helpful to give back. But if not, I appreciate you guys' time. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.